Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching from. I'm here once again to let you know the meaning of maturity. Most of you don't know what it means when they say one is matured. Even the word maturity itself, not everybody understands it. You are matured when you can handle issue maturely. You are matured when you can do away with what some people will fight over. You are matured when it comes to sharing money and you discover they cheat you and you tell them, oh, forget it. No problem. You are matured when they slap you and you tell the person, you are the one they slapped, and you still tell the person, I'm sorry, please. That is maturity. That's not that doesn't mean you are lazy. You are matured when your wife starts problem with you in the house and you just take your shirt and walk out of the house. Leave her. She will be the one using telephone to search for you. Honey, where are you? Honey, I'm sorry. Honey, I don't know what came over me. That is maturity. You are not mature when your wife has start a problem and you start beating her. No, that's maturity. Because she's a woman, you talk, she talk. I mean, she talk. Yeah, you talk, she talk. You talk, she responded. That is, and you began to slap her, began to beat her. That is not maturity. Maturity is when she start the problem. She start talking. You just keep quiet looking at her. Some will even want to come and begin to fight you, to beat you. Just look for a way to just push her away and take your shirt and get out of the house. She is sending you out of her life. She didn't know. That is not the topic of today. The topic of today is maturity. Maturity is when you are going on the road and a car just splash water on your beautiful dress. And they came down, want to help you clean. Say, no, don't worry. It's okay. These are the things a matured man do. Maturity is when they talk to you, when they advise you, whether good or bad, whether the advice is for you or not. But the person now believes that he can advise more, he can advise you. Just keep quiet and listen. No matter the number of words he said, you will pick one out of it that will benefit you. When they are talking, some people believe they know it all. When they don't want to, this thing you do, this thing you that, and you are not supposed to do it this way. Not that you don't know what you are doing. There are some people that have made arguments. Argument is their second name. They can argue from now till tomorrow. But if you are matured, immediately you start a conversation. They don't know it. He doesn't know it. She doesn't know it. But for the sake of argument, forget that. It's not like that. Something you know. You don't talk again. You will see them, the topic you start, you see them now begin to share it within themselves. This one will say the way you know it. This one will say the way you know it. That one will say the way you know it. She too will say the way you know it. Just keep quiet and don't talk again. Because it's something you know. You discover that later when they now discovered what they told you or whatever you started the last time was what is real. They will be the one that will call you, brother. That thing you said, in fact, is exactly how you said it. Those guys are just arguing for argument's sake. That is maturity. A mature man don't talk too much. Anyway, when you are gisting, that one is different. When you're gisting with friends, that one is different. Gisting, while you're drinking and you're enjoying yourself, the suya and the kebab is going on, and the guys, friends, and we are all talking and gisting and playing around. That one, that's not being a talkative. You are only talking and to while away the time. When it's time, everybody go his own way. That is maturity. Do you know some children are more mature than their parents? Yes. 7, 8, 9, 10 teens. We say teens, T-E-T-T-E-N. That is from, let's say, 7 to 8 to 19. That is the end of teens. When later you enter 20, you are no more a teen. When they talk sometimes, Mommy, why are you doing this? No, it's not like this. You begin to wonder, look at this girl I gave birth to yesterday. Come on, get out of my sight. No, Daddy, let's do it this way. It's not like this. You begin to wonder, look at this Pampers boy. This boy I just, yesterday, we did your naming ceremony. How many years ago here? You are advising me, come on, get out of here. Get out of the way. No. Sit down. They are human beings. Forget that you gave birth to them. Don't look at their age. Maturity is not an age. Maturity is not an age. Maturity is a wisdom. It's a gift. It's not everybody that have it, but you can learn it from those that have it. Like the way I'm speaking to you now. You can acquire wisdom like that. Look at the children that grow up with old men and women. Look at the way they reason. A mere holiday, your children go to do holiday with your grandpa or grandma. When they come back, look at the way they reason. Even better than you that they are their parents. Maturity is not an age. Some children reason and think like adults. In some tribes, in some countries, we say it's an old man in a child's body, because the way he will talk, sometimes he will think it's an old man that is speaking. Those that know that tribes will understand what I'm saying. When they want to talk, you see even the old men among them will say, no, leave that child alone. Let him speak. It's a gift to this family. That is maturity. The old man had discovered what he doesn't have in that child. But you, the younger ones, 25 to 35-year-old, you think you know it all. It's your son, it's your child, it's your girl. You think you gave it to them. Old man that doesn't have that wisdom that child is exposing, we tell you, the parent, calm down. Let's listen to them. Let's listen to that child. What that child is saying is full of wisdom. It's not a knowledge you can use money to acquire. You can't buy wisdom, but you can buy knowledge. You go to school and read and write and speak English. That is not knowledge. Trading is knowledge. Most people don't know the meaning of education, but I'm not here for that today. When they say education, they thought it's only people that went to university, secondary school, that can read and write and speak English. They are the only one that went to school. That have education. No. Our mothers are our first teachers. You know how to cook today, it's from your mother. If your mother doesn't do it, one of your auntie will do it. Or maybe your brother that grew up with the mother that know how to cook, that was in the kitchen always with the mother, will definitely know how to cook. Some men cook in their house. Some men know how to, even when we're talking of cooking, belong to men. But I'm not here for that today. If you want to talk about that, then go to my comment section and let me know if you want to talk about that. I will open it up for you. Today we're talking of maturity. We hear some old men speak sometimes, begin to wonder, but I thought this man is 60-something years old man. Why is he talking like this? Like a child. Then sometimes you hear a child that you refer the old man to will begin to speak, and you now begin to wonder, how old is this guy? He's 7 to 8 years. This boy, 7 to 8 years, he's not up to 10 years, and he's speaking like this. They will say he's speaking like an adult. If you have that kind of a child in your family, it's not every parent that knows the gift of in this children I'm talking about. Don't say because you give birth to them, listen attentively. There's some what they say, you begin to wonder. It shouldn't come out from a child. But you, even the father don't have it. The mother don't have it. Even the grandmother, the great-grandmother don't have it. But a child is expressing it. Learn to listen to your children when they are talking sometimes. Don't bother about their age. Don't worry about their age. Can't you it's online. Two girls just came to tell their mother, Mommy, this cloth you are wearing is too short. Children telling their mother that gave birth to them. It's online. It's correct. Listen, I'm telling you, it's correct. Mommy, this thing you are wearing, they pour her, they pour her water so that she will not wear that dress out. Probably their father has spoken to her. She refused to heed to his advice. He kept quiet looking at them. You know, some women, especially when they began to have some change, they believe they know it all. Whatever the husband say, oh. Especially when they give birth to children, now they are the mother of the house. What will you do now? You are the man, no problem. But I'm the mother of the house. The way some people, some married women dress up, even some girls, some single girls will not dress up that way. When you now approach them and say, fine girl, how you doing? You say, I'm not a girl. I like you. You don't know, I'm married. Can't you see my ring? If you dress responsibly, like a matured married woman that is supposed to be, then a younger man, a man will not approach you to tell you, how are you? But they don't know this. How can a married woman dress like a single lady that want to attract the opposite sex? You don't do that. You dress like a married woman. So when they see you, the men will like to even help and assist you in any way, in any office you enter. What you look at what you're wearing. You are the one now. Telling the men that, don't you know I'm married? Can't you see I'm married? Look at the ring in my hand. Say, but you are not dressed like who's married. You're dressed like who still want to mingle with the singles. No, I don't like that. I'm married. I have 2 kids. Why should you be the one telling them that? Let them see that maturity in you as a married woman. You see, it's part of maturity. Those exposure you did, that dressing, half naked dressing, post nude your dressing, showing the men out there, supposed to be for your husband alone in the house. Yeah, those half clothes you wore that is showing some part of your body, supposed to be for your husband. When you come back from office or you come back from work or business places, all those dresses and attires you wear, you remove it and pack it well. Then those clothes that will keep your husband with you in the house, that will make him not to go out and look at other single girls outside, is what you're wearing in the inside. We call it maturity. You don't wear what will take you outside, and the men will not be asking you out. You be the one that telling them that, can't you see I'm married? No, you're dressing. You are not dressing like a matured married woman. It's part of maturity. A child will talk and the father will ignore him. A child will even warn the father in some certain issue because he's a child. So get out. When you now go out there and face what the child was talking about, say, I will never take your talk or advice as a child talk anymore. The day my father told me that, I was shocked. My own father, I was surprised. Wisdom is a gift. It's part of what I'm sharing now. You can only acquire knowledge. They say proper application of knowledge leads to wisdom. When you acquire knowledge, like the way I'm speaking to you now, it's part of the knowledge, the knowledge from the wisdom I'm dropping. Then you learn from it. Then you apply into your life. You become matured. It's not everybody that is gifted to be matured, but you can acquire it from the way I'm speaking to you now. You don't beat your wife. Why should you beat your wife? You call somebody your partner, your naked partner. Somebody, both of you enter inside the room, you lock the door, both of you naked yourself. Then little thing, you begin to beat her up. She's no more your partner. She has become a punching bag. You don't beat your wife. Everybody have their day, they will be happy, and the day they will get angry. The day you see her flaring up, getting angry, talking as if anything, I don't care what will happen, just take your shirt. I don't know who I'm speaking to now. I've repeated this something now. Just take your shirt and get out before you come back. Or she will be the one calling you, honey, I'm sorry. Then you come back home. That is maturity. You don't beat your girlfriend. You call somebody friend. Your male friend out there, do you beat them? You can only argue because they can beat you. You will not fight them. But if it's a girl that is your girl that you call your girlfriend that is arguing with you, you give her a dirty slap and you call her a friend. And if she says she's no more interested, you say why? I'm your friend. Why should you be beating me up? You see some boyfriend beating girlfriends. What for? You call somebody a friend. Why should you be beating her? It's because you are not matured enough. Silence is the best in maturity. When your girlfriend is, you don't know what happened. Probably her parent or on her way to your place, somebody got her angry and she got to your place, and probably you two said one or two things and it got to the wrong place in her, and she flared up, and the next thing you give her a dirty slap. You are not matured. You are not matured. Don't look at me as person speaking. Don't look at the messenger. Make use of the message that I'm dropping to you now. Don't just look at me. Don't just listen. Apply it. When you listen to stuff like this, you apply it to your life. Please share my videos. I'm on Facebook. I'm on YouTube. Please, YouTube Kingolatunde.S.Davids. My own Davids have S. It's Kingolatunde.S.Davids. YouTube will give it to you. I don't know who hate my face on Facebook. The last one I posted, you can see that it's been a long time. I didn't come on Facebook. The last one I posted, I don't know who doesn't like my face or whatever. Probably what I said touched the person. You know, when they started this community thing in Facebook, the whole thing now they just began to mess you up. Even Mark might not even know most of what they're doing. This their community. Because each community have a head. If he doesn't like your face, you see them. Also, the way what they wrote to me, I was even shocked. There's no way I would reply. I would have replied to that. What did I say that is wrong? They didn't post me on Facebook. I was shocked. I say okay. And there are some people, probably that person that doesn't like my face, that was cautioning what I said, which is not wrong at all, which I don't want to repeat here. And YouTube collected it, TikTok collected it. Then how you Facebook now telling me, well, can I ever, me that I believe I'm sharing wisdom with you people and knowledge with you people, I will not say anything that will affect you. I think it's the person that hates me or whatever I said. You know, sometimes when you're saying something important like this, it touches some people. Instead of not to now learn from it now, they pick offense. Probably whatever I posted that day touched that person on duty in our community. Let me say community, because they call the whole thing now community. Maybe you affected that person, or you touched that person, or you offended that person. All of a sudden, they refuse to post me on Facebook. I never gone to one at Facebook. But you see the pants, people, girls removing pants and wearing pants and coming naked on Facebook. They will post it probably because they like it. And what have I said here that is even wrong? If it's wrong, YouTube will not correct it. TikTok, you know TikTok very well. TikTok don't allow anything nonsense. I've been with Facebook now. I can't remember how many years. Maybe this person is a new person. I'm saying it now for you to hear. I will still post it on Facebook. Then probably what I said now touched you. Then don't post it. That's no problem. I've never monetized it, so you don't pay me anything. I'm not waiting for your advert for you to say. Probably I'm waiting. There was even the time they say I want to put something. They say I'm chasing crowd. I say me chasing crowd. My kind of message is not everybody that listens to it because it touches them. Some big offenses, one or two things you will say, they will not like it because they know you are saying the truth, and you know the truth is very bitter to swallow. The truth is very bitter tablet for anybody to swallow. Some people don't even like the truth at all. Maybe that was what touched you on Facebook, that is on duty that day, that I posted it, that you refused to post me. It doesn't touch me anyway, but YouTube collected it and TikTok collected it. So if you did not post me, I don't care. You are not paying me. It's a knowledge, it's a wisdom I'm sharing. If you don't like it, then you don't post me. I'm not sending you. Mark might not even know what you people are doing there in the name of community, because he might not have eyes in all this community. Since they started this community, you begin to wonder how they post you sometimes. I'm not chasing any crowd. I'm not looking for any view. If 1 or 2, 3 people listen to me and they were able to utilize whatever I'm saying, it's enough. Because what my message is life-changing messages. It's a wisdom I'm sharing. I'm not here to pull my pants and show my nakedness before you say, "Oh, I'm looking for." You say, "I'm looking for view." For who? Which view? Which view? What are you viewing? You are viewing me. Is it my handsome face or my ugly face? Or you see my ugly mouth or beautiful mouth? You want to view? It's what I'm saying that matters. It's not my look. Open Facebook today, full of naked girls. That one doesn't affect the community. But because you are saying the truth now, it's a problem to them. And I believe it's that person that is on duty that day. I'm still referring to you now. Don't post this one. And I will still come back to Facebook. Because I'm always on Facebook, almost 24 hours. I'm still learning. So I have to pick a lot of things from Facebook, from YouTube, even sometimes from TikTok, from your so-called Instagram. I pick a lot from it because I'm still learning. You that want to teach others, you have to be ready to learn. They are just working. You are not working there for free anyway. Mark is paying you. Is Facebook not paying you? You're collecting salary because of people like me. Yes, if you do not post on Facebook, Facebook will not be over 2 billion people today. If I should leave Facebook today, you know what it means for Mark? Because it will not affect you collecting your salary, Mark will cry. I'm talking about Mark Zuckerberg, the owner of Facebook. But you does not concern you because you are on salary. You see, it's part of the maturity we're talking about here. I don't want to put what I said. It's on YouTube. If you want to see why Facebook did not post me the last time, go to my YouTube, Kingolatunde.S.Davids. YouTube will give it to you. I have a channel there. It's part of the maturity we're talking about here. You learn from the message, not from the messenger. Don't bother about the messenger. Don't look at the ugly or handsome face of the messenger or whatever he's wearing that he made him come to the or whatever he wear to give you the message. It's the message that matters, not the messenger. You see, a lot of things happen nowadays on the so-called community because Mark is somewhere in the US and you are in the country that the community, because of the community, you are not misbehaving. A lot of it Mark don't know. How can you control over 2 billion people? Easy. How can you control over 2 billion people? Do you know how many staff working in YouTube? I mean in Facebook? Then you refuse to post. I'm not begging you. I'm not begging you to post. I'm telling you now. I will post it again. Don't post it. It doesn't matter. Others will collect it. If you are the one on duty today, I'm referring to you. Because sometimes, whenever we are saying this, touching you, part of lack of the maturity will make you not to post us. I'm not collecting money from you. You don't pay me. I'm not looking for view. My message is 1 or 2, 3 people, and they make use of it. We are changing the world. All what we are saying is for the world to live in peace. Excuse me. You like what the people do? Do you like how people are living today? You see some adult talking, you begin to wonder. You look at the person's age. You are talking about 50-something years. From which home did this person come from? Then you see, when you hear some child misbehaving, you begin to wonder, from which home didn't this child come from a family Why should this child be talking this way? Okay, well, look at the way he's behaving. Likewise, you see some children. Oh, when you even the way they will even intro, the way they will in fact the way they will talk to you, sometimes you begin to wonder. You now begin to ask questions. Which school do you go? What school do you attend? Where's your mom? Where's your dad? Are they okay? In fact, I like you. Do you know how many children I've made my friends? A lot of children. Because when you talk to them, the way they will respond, they say, my God, your parents really try on you. And most of these things, if the father and the mother don't have this wisdom, there's no way the child will have it. And if the child now paraventure now have it through one of the aunties or the grandmother or somebody outside, because most of this wisdom we're talking about that you should apply, and the maturity we're talking about, most of it is not from the parents. Some parents, didn't you hear nowadays that some parents need parental guidance? The parent with children still need parental guidance. How can a child grow up under that kind of parents? How can a mature child come out of that kind of parents? Don't know how to parent a child, to parent children. They just open leg and give birth to children, and they are married, husband and wife in the same house. These are the kind of parents, when a child sees something and he talk, they deck him a good slap. Are you mad? I'm your father. How dare you? Who are you to advise me? Say, Daddy, I'm sorry. Then when they now began to see what the child is talking about, now say, oh, baby, I'm sorry. You have already dent the child with a good slap. Listen to your children. You see them talking like that, cha 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 cha. No, there's sometimes that their cha cha cha, that their talk, you see them talking, there are senses in it. I have a lot of children. In fact, let me say, most of my friends are children, because they will come to you and ask you some questions. You begin to wonder. This is the question probably is supposed to ask the father or mother, or probably they might have asked. The way the father responded or the way the mother responded, it doesn't go well. It doesn't align with what the child is saying, and he now see you like somebody that he or she can come closer to. He ask you, Uncle, look at this and this and this and this. Say, oh, okay. Wow, how old are you? Say, I'm 7. I'm close to 8. Go to 8 and you're asking this kind of question. Okay, this is how you go about it. This is how you do it. Do it like this, do it like this, do it like this. Uncle, thank you. That's why I like you. I say, you like me? Say, Uncle, yes, thank you, I like you. Because all the question I asked you, you answer me. You don't have to add that kind of a child. Didn't your father answer you well, or didn't your mother give you the response very well, or didn't your teacher taught you well? You don't ask that kind of question. You should know if that kind of a child is coming closer to you, and asking you that kind of mature talk, mature conversation, mature questions. You should know that where he's coming from he or she is not free to express his wisdom. Maturity comes with wisdom. So begin to learn this now. This is what I'm teaching. Begin to learn this. If you go from my video to go to Facebook. I mean, not Facebook. Go to YouTube. It's on my channels here. Everything I'm saying is about. I'm a life coach. It's about life. I'm teaching about life generally. Okay, now I'm talking about maturity. A lot of parents don't know that their child they keep in the house is more mature than them. Because they give it to them, they don't listen to them. Some even lost their life in the course. Oh, Daddy, don't do this or this or this. Okay, Daddy, don't go out today. Daddy, please. Daddy, no, Daddy. Okay, let's go together. Okay, Daddy. The child won't know how he will relay that message. Then the next thing you call him a prophet. If whatever he said is happening to you, it's like you are prophesying when you are handling issues with maturity. You see, sometimes a mother will slap their child. So why are you talking to me like that? You don't understand what the child is saying. Begin to learn it. begin to listen to your children. Sometimes it's even the wife that's more mature than the husband. But because you are the man, I'm the man. She's talking to you now. She's guiding you on some issues. Listen to her. Don't say because she's a wife, she's a woman. No. Some men look at some women as, oh, she's a woman. It's a woman talk. No. Listen. Learn. Listen. Learn to listen. That's one thing people don't have. A lot of people that don't have that patience. Learn to listen. You will mature very quickly if you learn to listen. Whether good or bad, whatever they are saying is wrong or right. That thing that you think they are saying is wrong, that they are telling you like a word of advice. Listen. Be quiet. You will learn one or two things. From that thing that others probably might see as wrong, and they are now using it to advise you. You just listen. Out of that wrong, you get one or two things that will benefit you. It's not all advice that is right. You shouldn't expect everybody to tell you. Some people might be scolding you. Probably you didn't even do it. But part of what they are saying, you will learn one or two things from it. The day I started learning how to listen, excuse me, everything about me changed. Everything about me changed. Probably it might be even your husband that is trying to guide you as a wife or as a girlfriend. Listen. Listen first. Out of 10 or 20, you will pick a 1 or 2, 3 from. Not necessarily you have to take everything. No, it's not possible. All I'm saying now, to some people, it might probably be offending them because I'm saying the truth. A lot of men out there are not matured. A lot of parents, mother, father, are not matured. Their children are more mature than them. Even those parents that they say they still need parental guidance, they still have children that are more mature than them. Then when the mother now notices this, he say, this one, she's our teacher in the house. She might not even got it from any auntie or uncle or brother or whatever. Probably it might be from her teacher in the school. Maybe she has one friend, one adult, somewhere, a friend around. Whenever she closed from school, she branched there, she played with him because the adult is responsible enough and she had discovered I can share my views with this man or this woman. You will see that she'll be coming around you. Please keep her with you. She doesn't want your food. She doesn't want anything. She only want to. If she go home, the mother or daddy or auntie or whoever she's living with or her guardian is not ready to listen to her or him. I don't know how many children come to me, uncle. Uncle, this thing, this, that. I say, okay, that's very good. Okay, let's do this way. Uncle, thank you. Learn to listen. It's part of maturity. Not only to your children. Some adults speak with wisdom. Some, not only old men, some adults, when I'm talking of adults are like 20, 25 to 35 to 45 to 50 something, they speak with wisdom. This kind of people you ought to take as your friends because they will guide you about life. They will teach you about life like what I'm doing now. If I tell you my age, you will not believe it. If I remove my cap, the gray that is on my head is more than some 80-year-old men. The gray hair. You have to search very well to be able to see black hair in my head. Everything is white. You see, it's a gift.